Hey guys, welcome to day number 4. I actually got a helping hand today. Carlos dos Manos dos Santos, if you remember him, he came up here to visit, and so we put him right to work, and we had quite a job to do today. If you come over here, we were actually spending a lot of time working over here in the hallway. So we kind of set up a little rig. Everything's tied down and locked in, and the brakes are on, so it might look a little crazy, but this was the only thing that we could get to fit in this tight space. But what I want to show you up here is we were working on doing all of our framing in. And so that's become a little bit of an issue just because it's not a straight angle in the whole house. So we framed in the closet over here, and then we came over and we moved and we started framing in all the little odds and ends and just working this angle into the side angle. So we got the vault and we squared it off, but we ran into some problems with this wall in that, well, it was just a little bit of a mess because this was the old sill board for the rafters, and we had to just square it all off so that when we put the sheetrock on it, it's going to be nice and smooth. So we got that done. And the other thing we said we were going to do today was we were going to start insulating because it's been in the teens and single digits. So we're really concerned about all the heat going out of the roof, and particularly the walls down in the living room. So we ran into some problems in the living room. Oh, she's going to climb down here. So the problem in the living room was when we went to go set everything in, we had the electrician come in, put the boxes in, and we're getting ready to insulate when we noticed that there was an issue with the wall. And that issue with the wall, we're actually going to just start, just do a quick pan for me up here at the top. As you can see, we actually built out on the wall with some 2x4s. And then if you pan down, well, the angle starts to get a little bit more until when you get all the way to the bottom, we've got a 3.5-inch difference from the top to the bottom of the board. Now I'm going to put a level on it so you can see this here because we couldn't believe it, and I actually got another level just to judge. So the 2x4s we put in are level, but the studding for the house that we put in are not level. So like I said, they're off about 3.5 inches over just under an 8-foot span. So that's a lot. So we had to put these studs in here in order to straighten out the wall before we insulated, because the last thing we wanted would be to put the drywall up and then still have that angle on the wall. We did go underneath and we checked it, and it looks like at one time the house was lifted up, and just to give them to go from what was originally a crawl space to a basement. And when they did that, the whole bottom of the wall pushed off 3.5 inches. Now they've done some work to it over the years where they've actually put spikes in to hold it, so it's not going to push out anymore, but there was definitely a slope to this. And so after a little bit of figuring, we decided that this is what we're going to do, was to just build out, except for that one's not attached yet, just build out with the 2x4s before we insulate. So now we got to have all the boxes move forward, then we're going to insulate, and we ended up running out of 2x4s, so we're going to make another run for that. And this was our whole day. So, yeah, a lot of fun when you're working with an old house. You open the walls up and you discover these things all the time, but it's just one of those, just keep going with it. So, we're going to check out, do some more stuff tomorrow with getting these squared off, get the insulation in because it's still cold, and then hopefully the sheetrock up. So that's the end of day 6. Did I say 6? Yes, day 6. And yeah, we'll check in tomorrow and see where we're at then.